Hello guys, this is Asif, and in this tutorial we are going to see how we can use the configure command of RMAN recovery manager to configure RMAN as well as Oracle database environment. So let's get started and see what we can do with configure command and backup command. Set Oracle SID DB RMAN target. I'm not specifying here catalog, that means it is going to use no catalog mode. So if I say show all, now here you can see that the retention policy is set to redundancy 1, which is the default. So if I want to change it, I will say configure retention policy to redundancy 2, and then I say show all. So now you can see the default word is gone, which was already earlier here. Now date word is gone, and I have set the redundancy retention policy to redundancy 2. That means 2 copies will be held of the database backup. So I will say, if I want to revert it back, what I will do, I will say configure retention policy clear, and if I say show all, you can see the redundancy is equal to 1, which is the default. And if I want to revert it again, I will say configure retention policy to redundancy 3, and I say show all. So you can see default word is gone and redundancy policy has been set to 3. This is how you can change the default values of configure command using configure command of RMAN, or this is how you can set the default values. So I will make it again configure policy clear to bring it back, show all. So now you can see this, and then we can use the default, or you can say configure control file auto backup clear. Here you can see configure control file auto backup is off, which is the default value, and if I say on and then I say show all, so here you can see it is on. The default keyword is gone because we have changed the value, and if I say configure control file auto backup clear, so now the default values will be set is off by default. So this is how you can use the clear with configure command. So now I am going to do is change this value to the default. So I will say configure channel device type disk format device type disk clear, show all. So now you can see configure so you can see that the configuration has been clear. And if I want to revert it back, I can say configure channel device type disk format. Here is the command, disk format d / aura data pkp. This is the location where the backup files will be generated, and the name of the backup files generated should be db underscore d s and c dot pkp. Here we go. Configure channel device 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 type disk format. So I say show all, and here you can see this is how the backup will be generated. And if I say now data backup database plus archive log, so we should see some backups at this location. So I will just go into the Windows and see if there is anything here. Right now there is nothing, and then we are going to come here and execute the command and see what is going to be available there. Here we go. So this backup is being generated using this command, which is backup database plus archive log. So the backup has been generated, and if I say list backup summary, here you can see that these backups have been generated from Windows browser. You can see these backups have been generated, and if I issue the command list backup, you can see that these backup files have been generated. They have this name and these are the files. So this is how backup of database can be performed.